All right, what's up, everybody? Free picks, November 19th. I'm going to go through this really quick, try to get you all the plays in under 5 minutes because I want the videos to be easy to watch. First things first, we're going to take a Betr player prop parlay. This is a 5x multiplier, so 10 to win 50, 100 to win 500. Jaylen Brown over 5.5 rebounds, Brandon Clarke under 8.5, Isaac Okoro under 6.5 points. I think we're already leaning Celtics to cover -4. If you might see it at -5, -5.5. I don't know about that. I'm hoping it moves back down a little bit to 4. I bought mine down to 4. That's our golden pick in our group today. But this app is called Betr, and the reason when I use Betr over Sleeper, Prize Picks, Underdog, Betr just has the best multipliers. So for 2 picks it's 3x, 3 picks is 5x, 4 is 10x, then 20x, 50x, then 100x. And they'll also give you a $200 deposit match, plus just an absolutely free pick. So you could go on there, put in $20. You lose it, they'll give you your $20 back. So hard to beat that. And you can get the link to get that $200 and the free bet in the description of this video. You can also get it in our free group. So this is our betting group. All the leans I'm going to give you today in the video, they're going to be in here, but also our golden picks, which are hitting at a 70% win rate. You can see right here. We've got 63 members now. It's growing really fast this month. But yeah, hop in there. It's just community. I give out, here's our golden pick, and I give those out every day. We just shoot the shit. You can see like Thursday Night Football, 16 comments. We were just, talking up the game. Same thing for Texans Cowboys. But yeah, go ahead and check it out. Links in the description. Now into the free picks. All right, we're starting it off with some MACtion Tuesday Night Football. Kent State versus Akron, over 48.5. There hasn't been much to like about these teams this season. I can see a path for both offenses to find success. I support the 48.5 over. Kent State has struggled as of late against the top 3 defenses in the MAC, but it's put up points against some of the weaker ones. While the Zips, they play hard on defense, but they're often caught out of position. They surrender a bunch of explosive plays. They rank 121st nationally in defensive success rate, and they're 130th in defensive finishing drives. So Akron has allowed scores on 34 out of 35 red zone trips, including 29 touchdowns. This rivalry important to both teams, and it's hard to bet the over between teams with offenses this bad, but these defenses are completely horrible. So we're still going to take the 48.5. Western Michigan, Central Michigan, the battle of mid-Michigan teams. So we're thinking over in this one too. The Broncos offense has shredded all season long, and now they face the Chips defense that has allowed a ton of explosive plays, specifically on the ground. Wolf, he should rebound from his 2 interception performance, and I think he's more than capable of breaking through against Central Michigan. And Central Michigan's quarterback room is just a mess, but they're not going to prevent it from establishing success on the ground. The Broncos defense also allows a ton of explosive plays, which should allow the Chippewas to create some momentum. And besides the Chips quarterback play turning into a disaster, we could see shorter possessions, and that would give the Broncos excellent offense a few extra possessions. So we're following the steam. The steam took it from 56 to 56, or 55.5 to 56. So we're riding it on the over on 2 bad defenses again. The MACtion, that's kind of what you get. Northern Illinois, we're thinking Northern Illinois money line with plus money. The difference in this game comes with the disparity between the offenses. Northern Illinois offense, significantly better. Miami, Ohio, don't trust them to keep up with the Huskies. As long as they can score touchdowns, not field goals, I think the wrong team is favored, and Northern Illinois is going to take the game outright. All right, Quinnipiac versus Navy. This is college basketball. So we're taking Quinnipiac -2 on the road at Navy, and there's a few different reasons. So Quinnipiac, they're not necessarily been on any watch lists, but they were favored to win the MAC. They returned 4 of their 5 starters last year. They did just get crushed by Yale, and their lone wins have come against Maine and WPI. They stuck around with St. John's for a half, but they blew up a 6-point lead, gave up a bunch of points, lost by 23. Navy, though, brought most of its team back from last season, highlighted from leading scorer Austin Benigni. The midshipmen, they weren't as successful as Quinnipiac last season, but they did close out the year winning 5 of their final 6. But it has not been a good start for them this year. They took St. Joe's down to the wire, but they weren't really even competitive to Ryder and Campbell, which those are teams that they should beat. So we're thinking Quinnipiac -2 on the road. They should regress positively. They've not been shooting the ball very well, but that's kind of their game. So we're thinking they're going to hit more threes eventually. Their best players have been inconsistent, but Monroe finally broke out against Maine, and I expect that performance to keep coming. Also like the under in this game because we think Navy is probably going to play physical, defensive-oriented basketball. But the only reason we're not locking that in is because Quinnipiac's tempo, they play really fast-paced. So we're locking in Quinnipiac -2. And then finally, just got some NBA Cup future picks. Not going to break these down or anything. These are just kind of leans. Boston Celtics, there's a very easy path for them to win their group. If they beat the Cavs tonight, they'll have the tiebreaker over the Cavs, and then the Hawks probably lose a game. Even if they don't, as long as the Celtics beat the Hawks, they'll have that tiebreaker too. But there's a pretty easy path, and it's like +350. Trae Young, Cup MVP, don't love it, but that's where the money is. Brooklyn Nets to advance. Alperen Sengun, I don't know what the odds are, but that would be crazy. And then, of course, Steph Curry. He's going to cook eventually. But all right, yeah, that's pretty much it. Join the free group, link in the description below. Check out Betr if you want that $200 deposit match, free pick, and that's also in the description below. I will see you guys in the next one.